This is project identification is called. So what is meaning of a project is here? What is a project? People is say call I'm doing a project work. So you have a mini project, you have major project. All this, what is meaning of a project is called. So
హలో సార్.
please.
సార్ నేను లాగౌట్ అయ్యి లాగిన్ అవుతా. మీ వాయిస్ చిన్నగా వస్తుంది.
చిన్నగా వస్తుందా?
యాక్సెప్ట్
ఓకే, గో అహెడ్, నో
లీవ్ అయ్యి
ప్రాబ్లం.
మళ్ళీ జాయిన్ అవుతాను.
నో
యాక్సెప్ట్
ఇష్యూ,
చేయండి.
నో ఇష్యూ. అది లేలే, ఓకే, యూ కెన్ కమ్. వెయిటింగ్ రూమ్ పెట్టలేదులే, యూ కెన్ కమ్, నో ఇష్యూ. Okay. So what exactly this topic is, nothing but a call here. The topic is here. So project identification, as project identification is the first step in setting up a enterprises. Identification of a suitable project is very crucial decision, as the ultimate success of an entrepreneur depends upon the right selection of the right project is. So project identification is concerned with collection of data, compilation and analysis of economic data for the eventual purpose of locating possible opportunities for the investment and development is. So what exactly this is the saying for us is called, so a work which involves many things starting from the identification to the finishing of a product is, identification to finishing of a product is, all these things are nothing but they call a project work. Okay, it's a bigger work, it's a bigger one. So this identification is also important one, is the first step in setting up of enterprises. So when you have decided to start an enterprise, suppose you are supposed to choose the project here now. Before that, there are some other tasks also is explained to you, yes or not. So some examples what you have is, idea is more important one, idea selection is important one, idea generation is important one. So to get an idea, the various things also to be considered, that also have been explained in the previous classes is. Also I said, once you have an idea is, what are the existing products available in the market is, right? So example I said about MyGate app. So for software development point of view, there are apps are available in the market. So how come we can do better than the existing apps? So if you want to release a product, so you should know existing products also important for us. That also we have seen that. That is called a, what you have is called an app point of view. MyGate have been explained to you. Now, identification of suitable project is very crucial decision in the, as the ultimate success of entrepreneur depends upon the right selection of the right project is. So to do the right project, to select the right project, you have to do the, so what you have to do is a crucial decision should be taken is called. So project identification is concerned with the collection of data, compilation, analysis of economic data for the eventual purpose of locating possible opportunities for the investment and development is called. So we need to collect the data first of all. We need to compile that one also, analyze the economic data is. There is one point what you have is called, according to Thomas J. Watson, is the person said about this project identification point of view is, opportunity never knocks on the door. You have to knock the opportunities door, and they are they're all around for us. Is called. So whenever you see, always we think this called somebody will come and will give a job for you. No, no one gives a job. So you should try our own. That's only called opportunity never knocks on the door. Opportunity never comes and says, I came here, I want to give you. No, never. So we have to try for opportunity. We have to knock the opportunity door. So you should go and knock the opportunity door. Then automatically, opportunities comes in around you. Automatically comes to
హలో
you.
సార్.
So okay, please ask.
కొంచెం గట్టిగా మాట్లాడండి సార్.
నేను మట్టి మాడుతున్నామా? That's the problem with the voice is same one. I didn't change my voice. Let me
వాయిస్ చిన్నగా వస్తుంది సార్. డైలీ వచ్చేలాగా
ఒక
పెద్దగా
నిమిషం
రావట్లేదు క్లాస్.
ఓకే. Suppress background noise. Background noise. Okay. Now is it audible? Is it okay? No? Yes. Okay, బాబు ఇప్పుడు
ఎస్ సార్.
somewhat better.
సంవాద్ బెటర్.
కాంప్రమైజ్ కావద్దు. జస్ట్ ట్రై దట్. ఇది కావాలి కదా, యూ షుడ్ ట్రై, యూ షుడ్ టెల్ నా. ఒక్క నిమిషం అండి. నౌ
ఇప్పుడు ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే కదా. Okay, I think now it's okay. Let's wait. Mm, somewhat better. కదా కొద్ది బెటర్ ఉంది ఇప్పుడు కంపారిటివ్గా కొద్ది సెట్టింగ్స్ మార్చాలి ఓకే అమ్మా సో what is according to Watson said, opportunity never knocks our door. So we have to knock on the opportunities door. Then automatically you will find so many opportunities around us. So if you see call here now is according to Peter Drucker, what he said is called opportunities are three types. Okay, even though you're talking about project identification, but you should try for an opportunity, so then it is possible automatically it comes to us. So same time you can see called opportunities are three types: additive, complementary, and a breakthrough. There are three types we have. Okay, so come to our topic. What do you have is called the project identifications point of view is. So projects planning, analysis, selection, financing, implementation, review are the key to successes. What do you have is called for projects is planning is important one, analysis, selection, financing, implementation, and review are the key factors to get the success of any project is. Let's see the depth of each and every sources of what do you have is called. The first one is what you have to discuss in the identification of the project is study the performance of existing industries. Study the performance of existing industries. So a study of the existing industries provide information about the opportunities available in the field. Analysis of the profitability and break-even point of different industries will offer sufficient information about financial position. Let me show the other presentation. Just wait, I'll show you other presentations. 1 minute. Decision making process start with the project or product selection. The selection is the first cornerstone to be laid down in setting up of enterprise. So once you have taken a decision, means half of the work is completed. Will well begin is half done. Okay, the selection of right project goes to validate that right proposition. What you have is well begun is half done. Whatever you have done in a very good manner, planning is done, selection is done, then that means half of the work is completed only. That's most important one is. Suppose now you're getting confusion about the implementation, means the first half of the work is not completed. Please note down this one, these 2 points, please note it down so that we'll note it down, you'll feel the real class as well. Okay. Okay. Shall I go next slide? There is 38 today. Oh, you said somewhere is going. 33. Okay. Okay, next. So what is the meaning of a project which I said to you here now? So a project typically has a distinct mission that is designed to achieve and clear termination point. The achievement of the mission is Newman and his colleagues said about this particular point is called has distinct mission is have a mission is exist that is designed to achieve and a clear termination point. Okay, the achievement of the mission is called. So what do you have is called here now? What are the mission is identified to achieve the mission? We have called various steps are involved. So the combinations of the mission and the steps involved in achieving the mission is can be termed as a project work. So as a whole, complex of activities involved in using resources to gain benefits. Very simple to understand. The Gillinger said is called there are so many activities are involved. Whole complex of activities are involved. And what is this in activities are? The activities uses the resources, available resources uses. Yeah, can you please tell what are the resources? What are the resources? Do you know? Tell this one is called. Name some of the resources. What do you have? Is name some resources. Okay. Okay. Bharat, what is the question asked? Is good question is called. So, what is SDLC models on project work? Is good question you asked. Bharat, good question. So okay, so entire software development is a one, you can treat as one project work. What you have is called entire software development. What are the things you do it is also can be as a project work. But when you are doing the software development here now, okay, when you're treating it as a project is, there are activities are involved where in the software development is, there are some activities are involved in the development of a software. That what do you have is called, there is some methodology required, some method is required, yes or not? So for example, you want to get a MCA degree. So what you have is called, the method is there, methodology is followed. What is methodology is, first semester, second semester, third semester, fourth semester. Again first semester there are subjects are there, again some laboratory sessions are there, again staff members are there, again unit tests are there, mid exams, and slip tests are there, assignments are there. These are all here now the phases of this. There are four phases: first, second, third, fourth semester, four semesters. Okay, each semester again subtask, again subject subtask, like that we have. So this is the one of the project here now where you're supposed to get a MCA degree program. That is one project is, right or not? The mission is called, what is the mission is, I would like to get a MCA degree with first class. Then that is mission for you. To do that one, there are some works are involved. Like that, software also consists of some of the methodologies. What do you have? Analysis, design, coding, testing, maintenance, like this. There are steps are involved. When you come to business point of view also, it also consists of some of the steps are there. The steps we'll see in this particular concept is, the steps involved in the business project, the steps involved in the software projects are different. Okay, but at the end of the things is called, there is a, what you have, you'll find it is called in mathematical, you'll find it is called, both of them same. You can simulate it based on experience. It is possible you can simulate it. Okay, but initial time is called, the way the approaches are different here. Okay, at the end we'll find both are same only, we'll find it. But now as a student, just treat it as a both of them are different one. And you, if you are able to say that is called both of them same only, sir, then that means you got essence of the project work is. Okay, let's see that is called. I'm asking the name of some of the resources. I said you can see here. So as a whole, complex of activities involved using the resources to gain the benefits, I said. So what are the here now called resources we have? So what do you have the resources are? He said is using the resources to gain benefits, he said. What are the resources then? Name some of the resources. Huh? Name some resources to gain the benefits. What do you have resources in the entrepreneurship? Name some resources. I said many number of times some resources. The biggest resource what you have is very difficult to maintain. What is that? Is human resource. Human resource, the biggest one, is not so easy to maintain. Yes or not? Highest, what you have is highest value for one of the resources. Human resource, the highest value, right? Data resources, natural resource. Yes, right. You're right. Data is also resource. Yes, right. Data is also one resource. Correct. Asha, you said correct. Collaborative is collaborative means called here. Collaborative is not a collaborate is a resource, but once you, secondary resource is not primary resource. Primary means which is very important for us. Human resource, machinery, data. Okay, so they are primary. Nature resources. Nature also provides some resources for us. Example, coal is one resource. Yes or not? Energy, water is one resource for us. Yes or not? So water, sunlight. Right? So these are resources. So once you have, you want to, I want to work. I would like to combine these resources. I would like to integrate these resources. That comes a collaborative work. Okay, how do you here now do the collaboration work? So one to other one, dependency should come. That becomes a collaborative work. Okay, but that collaborative means called, it comes a secondary resource comes, it's not a primary resource, huh? You can say it like this. So economic resources, finance is also one resource. Okay, finance is also one resource. 1 minute. Your okay, finance is one resource, right? So marketing is one resource, because people should then your customer is a big resource for you. Your customer is also, yes, material and supplies. Raw material is also one supply. Raw material is also one resource. So what is now you got now? Now we read one more time. Has the whole complex of activities involved in using what resources? Why are you using resources? To gain benefits is. So what is the meaning of project is? Project means as a whole complex of activities involved in using resources to gain benefits is. Now, a project can be defined as a scientifically evolved work plan devised to achieve a specific objective within a specific period of time. That's also important one. What are the objective you want to achieve? A specific objective you want to achieve. So that achievement should happen within a time, within a specified time. Not like this called, yeah, I would like to do the work as long as possible. No, 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 no. So suppose example, our mission is what is that is for you is getting MCA degree. How many years of time given? 2 years of time. The period of time is only 2 years. You're supposed to complete the course within a period 2 years. That's objective is what is that is called getting MCA degree. And how much time? 2 years time. What is it now? Read one more time. A project can be defined as scientifically evolved work plan. What is that work plan? What type of work plan you have planned it? Scientifically. Why? What is that? Evolving. I would like to do the scientifically evolved, right? Evolved scientific means called there are some formulas exist. There is systematic method is exist. That is called scientific is, right? Management is not a scientific one. Management is just like this is called based on your assumptions, based on your what you have is called the day perceptions, right? Whatever, then you can go ahead. But science is not like that. The formula exists. Using a formula only it is possible you can get the results are. But management is not like that. You can, if you ask Dikshit says, so what about this is called the stock prices? Is there any formula for this one to know called how much stock, how much the share price will be there? No, there is no formula based on your predictions. Yes or not? Or Dikshit, is it correct or not? Based on your predictions only, it is possible we can say that you can predict
Yes, sir.
share prices. So there are no formulas. Yes or not? So because of it is a nothing but a called management point of view that is called. But if you see called you have suppose now vaccine is found based on like this called randomly. No, there are formulas used in finding of the vaccine is. Yes or not? So like that comes it. Both are two different, actually two different angles. You can say that science versus management is. In science means called mathematics also somewhat is involved. Formulas means mathematics only, no? So so scientifically evolved work plan devised to achieve a specific objective within a specified period of time is also can be as a project is. Now come to here now. So here it is important to mention that while projects can differ in their size, nature, objectives, time duration, and complexity, and they partake of the following three basic attributes. Whatever you have identified is called the changes based on the size, nature, objectives, time duration, and complexity. Based on the size, how much complexity means called here now how much work is involved. Okay, that the depth of the work, that's called complexity is called easy one, tough one, like that you can say as example of to understand the complexity is. So important to mention that while project can differ in their sizes, each project is not the same. Okay, so based on this some projects are very small of them are very tough one like this. Based on the nature of this also here now, so where you are doing the project work is called, okay, objectives, time duration, and complexity, and they partake of the following three basic attributes. Any project would have the basic objectives: a course of action, specific objectives, and definite time perspective. Please note it down all of these three things. The three basic attributes of any project work is this is one: a course of action, specific objectives, other definite time perspective. This is available, this material is available in the textbook. I'll say that is called, because of textbook is more important for you. Please note it down, the page number is 222 222. Okay, 222 page number, this is available. Project life cycle point of view, this is available. Let me say exact one minute, I tell you that file identification is a chapter. uh, yes, yes, page number 222, we have the all this explanation is available. Let's see the all these things point what you have is. So project classifications point of view is, so project classification is an so natural corollary to the study of project idea. Okay, so different authorities have classified project differently. Following three major classification of the project. I'll come to this one. what is course of action, basic attributes is course of action, specific objectives, and definite time perspectives. Okay, I'll come to the topic also. Meanwhile, let's see this topic first of all, then you combine both of them. Is called. So classification is a natural corollary to study of project idea. Different authorities have classified project differently. Okay, the first one is called quantifiable, non-quantifiable projects, sectorial projects, techno economical projects are. Okay, so these are the three types of project classifications happened is called. Let's see, this one is right. So quantifiable and non-quantifiable projects are available. Here what you have is called projects for which the plausible quantitative assessment of benefits can be made are called quantifiable projects are, right. So this one is what you have is called quantifiable projects are those in which a plausible quantitative assessment of benefits can be made, right. Quantifying and non-quantify, which is possible for you to quantify it, you can measure it, is called quantifiable. Okay, which is able to, you can measure it, is called quantifiable project. So project concerned with industrial development, power generation, mineral development fall in this category. Examples in this are all these things are, so industrial development, power generation, mineral development. Power generation, how much power is generating you are doing. So industrial development is called, example is called food industries, biscuit manufacturing, as well as what are the various things related to this one. Okay, all are the examples of this one only. So mineral development also fall into this one is called. Okay, so on the contrary, non-quantifiable projects are those in which the plausible quantitative, so quantitative assessment cannot be made. Projects involving health education and defense are examples of non-quantifiable. So there are some projects which are not possible to quantify it also. Example, the first one comes education, right. Justice is also not quantifiable. Defense is also not quantifiable. Health is also not quantifiable. Okay, the next one here now, sectorial projects are, the planning commission India so accepted the sectorial bias and the criterion for classification of projects. A project may under the classification fall into any one of the following sectors. Okay, agriculture and allied sector, irrigation power sector, industry and mining sector, transport and communication sector, social service sector, and miscellaneous sectors are. The system classified, this system of classification has been found useful in resource allocation at a micro level. These are the sectorial projects are. Okay, the project may fall in any of these. What are the projects identified may fall into like this. Maybe it fall into agriculture and dependency one. Allied means called dependency one. Example, hotel, a restaurant. Sir, not all these things are dependency one. Allied related to this one is okay. What do you call? It's called chemicals, right? And these are fertilizers. Also allied one. In irrigation and power sectors, water as well as from that one you're getting the electricity power sector. Industries oriented and mining sector. So to run the industry there is raw material required. Raw material comes from the mining only. If you done the mining of this earth, then raw material comes out. From that one it is possible. So transport and communication sector. I said transport also. Road, rail, also not air and sea. Four types of transports you have. And communication sectors. Example, what do you have communication is right now we are happening communication. Internet is a communication, cell phone is a communication. Okay. Social service sectors. Example, WHO, World Health Organization, NSS, Red Cross. Right? All these things are social service sectors. And other things also comes into fall, miscellaneous one. So techno-economic projects, what you have is called projects are sometimes classified on the basis of their techno-economic characteristics. Three main groups of classification comes under this are as so factor intensity oriented classification, so causation classification, and magnitude oriented classifications are. So factor intensity oriented classification, what you have is classification. Projects may be classified capital intensive or labor intensive depending upon the whether larger scale investment in plant and machinery or human resources is involved. Okay, these projects are classified as capital intensive or labor intensive. Factor intensity oriented classifications. In if large investment is made in plant and machinery, the projects may be termed as capital intensive. Right? If there are projects involve large number of human resources will be termed as labor intensive. More and more human resources involved. Example called big building construction. A complex construction is happening. There more labor is involved. So next one is called causation classifications. Okay. In this one, graduation classification, classified as demand-based or raw material-based projects. Demand-based or raw material-based projects. So the very existence of demand for certain goods or services makes project demand-based. The availability of certain raw material skills or other inputs makes the project raw material-based one. The third one is magnitude-oriented classifications. In this size here now the investment forms. Okay, in this hand, that investment forms the basis of classification. Project may be classified large scale, medium scale, small scale. Project depending on total project investment point of view, magnitude comes into a picture is. There are project selection. There are two major steps: is project identification and project selections. Let's see. This is called point is called. Okay. Okay. Next. Uh, the next one is I said already. So what you have is techno-economic one, sectoral projects, techno-economic projects. We have factor intensity, casuation, magnitude oriented one. So techno-economic characteristic based on classification used in facilitating the process of feasibility appraisals are. That will be explained to you. Let me explain the other concepts. Whatever you have is okay. The projects are classified into large, medium scale, small scale. Just now I said there are project selection process consists two major steps: project identification and project selections. Project identification we have idea generation is the first one is right. So selection process starts with the generation of product idea. In order to select most promising project, the entrepreneur needs to generate a few ideas about the possible projects he can undertake. It. They got idea generation already said about the point is called right. Just I'm looking the what do you have syllabus point of view. Just I'm looking in this one is okay. Okay. Project idea is discovered from various internal and external sources. You know that the points are knowledge of potential customer needs, watching emerging trends in demands for certain products, scope for producing substitute product, going to certain professional magazines, catering. These points you can also understand. Okay, they already discussed the point. That's not important for us. Let's see the next concept. What do you have is project selection is important one. In the project selection starts from where the project identification ends. Identified, no project identified using your idea generation, using your discussion. Identified project is identified. Now you need to choose various projects have been identified. You have to choose the one of the things are right. After having some project ideas, a tool generally used for this purpose is what is called as SWOT analysis, as well as managerial jargon is. So what this is called here now is managerial jargon is called the experience one. The next one is called SWOT analysis. Is the one important one. SWOT. So anybody knows what is SWOT? Now tell what is SWOT. What is SWOT? Strength. Okay. And what is W stands for? Weakness. Okay. Opportunities and threats. That's correct. So there are four things comes into picture in SWOT analysis. Is S stands for, let me write for everybody. So you have given an individual for me. So S stands for strength, strengths. O stands for opportunities. Okay. So W stands for weakness and T stands for threat. Okay. So strengths, opportunities, SW, na strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Okay, I said like this, but anyway, this is SWOT. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. What do you have? That is most important for us. Look at read each and individually strengths. What do you have strengths? Okay. What do you have weaknesses? what are the opportunities do you have, and what are the threats are there. So this is a question raised in the, if you go interviews also. So tell about your SWOT. HR comes into question. Tell about your SWOT. What means called? You are supposed to say your strengths, your weaknesses, Asana, and what do you have opportunities? What type of opportunities you are looking for, and what type of threats do you have? Right? What are the threats? So strength is called here now my commitment. Okay, is my strength, right? So I'm qualified is my strength. So what do you have weaknesses? Okay, so weakness is nothing here now. I don't work. I don't work on weekends. I don't work on weekends. Why? Because refresh of my mind important for me. Is important to me. That's all. That's my weakness is I don't work on weekends. Let me give a break. Then I can get back my refreshment. Is what are the opportunities you're looking for? Opportunities here again. I would like to travel other countries. Okay, I'm looking like this. Other people opportunities. These are opportunities I'm expecting from you. I would like to travel as much as possible. Okay, threats. uh, there are no threats from me to the company. I'm committed. I'm committed employee. These are the things you can say that one is called. Okay, right? Right? These are the four things I said. So a company asks you, can you tell us what about yourself is, right? You can say strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So whatever you have, you say called, you're saying very frankly, na, you're not hiding anything, is there? It's up to you decide it. You want to take me or not. You said very frankly. Once you said like this way, other person automatically he says you're selected, because you are very clear, very transparent about your aspects are. Especially one point is, I would like to take holiday on weekends. Don't put pressure on weekends. Okay, let me take break because let me do the refresh myself. Is some people say, no, no, sir, I want to work on Sundays also, sir. I'm very committed person. I would like to work Saturdays, Sundays also. So if you call me night also, I'll come and work. That don't believe such type of people are. How do you work on night times? First of all, is totally meaningless. Is so such type of people should not believe it. So you should say very frankly that I won't work. If you want to, if you are asking me, ask me to work on days, weekdays, I work for you. Okay, but weekends leave me so that I can get back my refresh myself. Is I can take rest. I can do my work whatever is there in my home. Let me here clean everything. Then from Monday onwards I can come back very freshly. Then only it is possible. That's very simple. You can say that is called. Okay. So how many of you will agree like this? How many of you agree about? How many of you agree about my points? Any questions you can ask? You can ask. You can raise the point so that I'll also learn from you. Right? I'll agree. Okay. 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 Yes. Yes or not? Yes. Okay. Okay. Right. Uh, I'm looking answer from seven. Seven. I couldn't above seven. Roll number seven absent today. Seven is not responding. Okay. Kumar 41 responded. Kumar, where are you? Today I have not seen 44 also not responded one question also. మాట్లాడు ఓకే అమ్మా 44 ఐస్. So 2 people not responded. Roll number 7 I think is not in the class today. 38 asked for permission because he went for vaccination. 7 is not also not in the class. 41 where are you? Hmm? Okay, the other things are there. So you got the basics of SWOT is, no? Very nice, very nice. We'll work further one is very important one. All of you keep in mind about SWOT analysis. But very managerial point of view, SWOT is very useful topic is. So any project work, you should do the SWOT analysis compulsory. What are the strengths we have? Suppose the project is implemented, right? What are the strengths do you have, right? Okay, good Kumar. Okay, good Kumar. So what are the weaknesses? We'll find it out, right? Suppose there's a product is there, product identified. So this product is called. There are some faults are in the product. So how do you do now? What are the opportunities you have? Right, market is there, and threats, competition is a threat. Okay, let me give a product. One product is there, one product. So what are the SWOT for the product is? Strengths are okay. So quality, okay, so medium cost, okay, strength, okay. So then what you have weakness are weakness, what you have is called, okay, some important features are missing, okay, that's weakness here. So what do you have opportunities are there? What are the opportunities you have is called, okay, market available, okay, and threats, very soon competitor may release better than mine. That's a threat is. Look at that is called. Right? So what you have is called quality, medium cost. That's the strength of my product is. But there are some features which are missing. I know that is called. There are features which are not available. But I should not tell you, na, the outside. Same time, opportunities, market is available. So much market, so many customers are available. They're ready to purchase. The threats is called. Once it has released the market, within a 1 month, it's possible here my competitor may release a better than me, better than better than my product is. I said better mine product I wrote, don't worry about that, better than my product is come, there is a threat is there. So that's like this we have the threat things are there. Threat is, let me write, threat what you have is called, very soon competitor so may release a better product than my product is. Okay, okay, I have corrected my English, then I have written here, very soon competitor may release a better product than my product is. Okay, right. So these are the SWOT analysis of the a product is called. Okay, so they here now come back here now. So two generally used for the purposes what is called as managerial jargon as well as SWOT analysis is called. Managerial jargon means called your experience, based on your experience you are saying that is the intending entrepreneur analysis his or her strength and weaknesses as well as opportunities, competitive advantage, and threats, challenges offered by each of the project ideas. Finally, project selected to convert into enterprise. Is enterprise. If the process of involved in selecting a project out of some project ideas is also called zeroing in processes. The process involved in selecting a project out of some project ideas is also described as zeroing in processes. About the process having the time interval for project identification, project selection. In some cases, there may be almost no gap between the two. This is the what you have is thing you can see this is called here now. Okay, product is coming here now. All the what are the factors are involved here now. So ownership to product, raw material to the product is okay. These two things are ownership. What are you getting here now? Location to ownership, location to working capital. So working capital getting what you have is called working capital and total investment. Mutual is there. Okay. So what is working capital? Working capital is called so money used to run the office or organization, money used to run the organization on a daily basis. Okay, money used to run the organization on a daily basis is called working capital. Okay, work. A capital is required to work is called working capital. Investment is only one time. Machinery is purchased. A machinery is purchased. Is total investment is okay. Building is purchased, right? Investment is come. So labor is there. Labor is also because you need